Welcome to Brian's Man Cave. So I've been working on another Intellivision conversion or homebrew port, whatever you want to call it, of an original Atari 2600 game called Boing. So this was a little bit more of a rare title. This was a game that came out in '83. I think it's like an 8 on the rarity scale of Atari age, which is quite up there. Kind of hard game to get your hands on. And it was made by a company that, this company still exists, First Star Software. I think they're owned by somebody else now or something. But anyways, yeah, so I thought it would be fun to just kind of first show off the Atari 2600 version, because probably a lot of people haven't seen this game or played it, and then kind of show you off mine. So let's get to playing the original game. So you can see that this is a sort of like a Cubert type of game. It doesn't feel like the jumping doesn't really feel like it's Cubert. I don't know, it's a little bit different feel to it. But, I mean, in a sense, you're bouncing around and you're trying to complete all the squares. And of course, as the game progresses, so it goes through like waves of, I think it's 5. It goes through 5 waves of the same kind of gameplay, where you just got to get every single square. And then when you die, when you complete the 5 waves, then it changes up the pattern of how you're supposed to get the squares. So then you have to go after only, say, the first row, and then when you complete that first row, or what I mean by that is like, the bottom here, then you can go to the top, or to the next one up, and you have to complete all of those. So it's a little bit challenging at that point. And then it changes to every other row you have to complete before you get to the next one. So there is a little bit of a challenge to this game, and then it repeats after that. There's not a lot of music, a little bit of music at the beginning, and it's got the boing sound, I guess, the bubble as it bounces down on each platform. And then that little, what is called the pin that's going down, it just comes down each column. So you got to avoid that pin because he will pop you. And that little guy, I don't know what he is, he's like a little gremlin guy. You got to watch out for him. Right now he just kind of runs around randomly. But as you progress in this game, he will start to actually get smarter and come after you. He'll actually know where you are and kind of make his way towards you. So, I mean, either way it's hard. I mean, when he's going in random direction, you never know which way he's going to go. But when he does get a little bit more smarter, he is going to come after you, so you got to be careful. Now I'm on level 2. So this is the level, so I have to complete all the ones on the bottom row. You see there, it's in white. And it won't let me go and do any other rows until that's completed. So yeah, that's basically the Atari 2600 version. So let's check out mine, and we'll kind of do like a comparison on how the games run. Okay, so we have mine now up. So you can see I didn't really build a fancy title screen or anything like that. Right now, it's really just a placeholder, I guess. It just says Boing, and it's got the high score and press disc. But yeah, I can always jazz that up later at a different time. So anyways, let's get to the game. So you can see, you got the, I just got killed. You got the bubble up there. He does the same kind of concept here, where he's got to go up and down on these little thing. And I decided to actually add in some background graphics. So each wave, I made a different kind of look to it. Same kind of background, but it looks like it gets a little bit darker. You see it kind of has like a winter theme to it, almost. And so, and the little gremlin-y guy, I don't know what he is, the little yellow guy, he's a little bit different. He doesn't have his little smiley face on mine. I made him a little bit more of a simplified kind of thing. And the pin that's falling is actually looks more like a dart, and that's kind of what I was calling it when I was creating the game. I'm like, I'm just gonna make it more like almost like a lawn dart or something like that. Just because I thought the pin would just look a little bit too boring. It would just be like too much like the Atari version. I wanted to make the graphics look a little similar, but somewhat different. But yeah, there's still some work to be done to make this game to be completely 100%. But it's going on the same concept, and it's using the same kind of point system. You can see as each one I land on, it's 5 points. Oh, I just got blown up. And the enemy is the same. He's kind of, he doesn't know what he's doing. He's kind of going in any direction he wants. And then as you complete, I can't remember what I have it set to right now. I think it's, you have to get up to like level 4 or something like that to make him get a little bit smarter. Start actually chasing after you. Now you do get points. The way the points work is a little bit different too. He doesn't, because you can't kill that yellow guy, only the needle, the pin, or whatever you want to call it, the dart, only that can kill him. And so you will actually get 300 points when it kills him. But it only happens once each wave. So you don't constantly keep getting 300 points. And then I was trying to figure out, well, why do they do it that way? And then I realized that once he does get a little bit smarter, you can kind of drive the pin to go towards the dart, and then you can get that 300. But I find oftentimes it just hits him anyways, at least once when you're playing. So yeah, and then the sound effects, again, I didn't put a whole lot in here. I just kept it simple right now. So you can hear the bouncing ball and the pin, or the guy kind of jumping from step to step. I don't think there's nothing on the pin right now, but I'm also thinking of having, a little bit of extra music maybe going on. Maybe the tunes to change up when you go to the next level or the next wave. There's so many different things that you can do to make this game a little bit more interesting than its Atari counterpart. But yeah, I mean, this has been kind of a fun project that I just started to work on. I'm still working on a bunch of other games, so this one, I find that I need to take a break sometimes in programming when I'm working on the same game over and over and over, to just jump onto something new, just to freshen up my brain a bit. But yeah, I was like in the middle of working on the Grand Prix game that I got going on there, which is almost done. And I'm still working on Space Taxi, which, again, I think I got up to like level 8 done on Space Taxi. So I got a few more levels to work on before that game can actually be finalized. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to show off my work in progress. Like I said, this is very simple. It's more of a direct port. I didn't really change too much about it. I was trying to think of how I could spruce it up a bit, maybe add in an extra thing that you can, kind of like in Pac-Man, with the cherries and all that stuff that kind of go around, and if you grab it, you'll get an extra couple points. I think there needs to be something that will give you an extra bubble, because right now nothing is going to do that. But yeah, this has been fun working on this game. Anyways, let me know what you think. Throw some comments down below. Like this is still owned by First Star Software, so I would have to get permission if I wanted to actually release this as a real game, or I'd have to see if there's a licensing thing or something like that. I don't know how all that stuff works. I know it's even if I were to just change the name, I don't know if that's gonna be good enough. But anyways, yeah, let me know what you think. Throw some comments down below. Hope you subscribe. Talk to you later. Boing, 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 boing.